All right, let's talk about this week in the markets, because it is shaping up to be absolutely fascinating. We've got these huge forces basically playing a game of tug-of-war, pulling in completely opposite directions. So, what are they? And more importantly, what does it all mean? Let's jump right in.
Okay, let's just cut right to the chase. The single most important thing to know about this week is summed up perfectly by this one quote from our source material. It is going to be very volatile. And look, this isn't just some wild guess, it's pretty much the guaranteed result when you have the kind of pressures we're about to see.
So, why so volatile? Well, it's not random chaos, I'll tell you that. It's actually coming from three very specific, very powerful events, or catalysts, that are all converging at the exact same time. We're going to break down each one so you can see exactly why things are looking so, well, unpredictable.
So let's talk about this core conflict. What is it, really? You know, at its heart, it's a classic push and pull scenario. It's like the market itself can't make up its mind. You've got these incredibly strong reasons for it to rally, but at the same time, you have equally compelling reasons for it to drop. And this really shows you what I'm talking about. It is a tug of war. On one side of the rope, you have this heavy, heavy weight of geopolitical risk, just trying to drag everything down. But on the other side, pulling just as hard, you've got two huge positive forces: the big Fed meeting and this massive tech event.
All right, let's dig into the first catalyst. This is the big one, the main headwind that's really putting a damper on things right now.
And it's pretty simple, but boy, is it powerful. All this uncertainty from conflicts around the world, it just makes investors nervous, right? They get cautious. It creates this constant drag on the market because everyone's worried about what it means for inflation, for supply chains, for energy costs, you name it.
But let's switch gears and look at the other side of that tug-of-war rope. This is the first of our two positive catalysts. And trust me, all eyes are going to be on this one, the Fed meeting. So here's the deal. On Wednesday, the market is going to be hanging on every single word that comes out of the Fed. If they give even the slightest hint that they might pause rate hikes or maybe even cut them down the line, wow, that would be a massive, massive boost. It could unleash this huge wave of optimism and really pull the market up.
And that brings us to our third and final catalyst for the week. This one's a biggie for the tech sector, which, as you know, has a huge influence on everything else. We're talking about Nvidia's GTC conference, and it's happening right now.
So the timing here is what's really interesting. This thing kicks off tomorrow, on March 16th, and it's a 4-day event. And with everyone so laser-focused on AI right now, any big news that comes out of this conference, new chips, new tech, could send a jolt of energy not just through tech stocks, but through the entire market. It's another one of those really strong upward pulse.
Okay, so let's put it all together. We've got our three key pieces, one big negative force and two huge positive ones. So what happens when they all collide in the same week? Well, you get a perfect recipe for uncertainty.
And this really brings us full circle, back to our main point. The big takeaway here isn't about deciding if you're bullish or bearish. It's about being ready for some serious movement. I mean, with forces this strong pulling against each other, trying to guess which way things will go is, well, it's a fool's game. The only thing you can really predict is that it's going to be unpredictable. And that, my friends, means high volatility.
So, as we head into the week, that leaves us with the one big question, right? As these massive forces pull and pull against each other, what we're watching is really a fight for control of the market's story. In a tug-of-war like this one, which side is going to win?